Alright, welcome to Over the Pylon. I'm Adante, he's Smiley, and we're coming to you today on this nice, lovely, hot May 14th. And we're going to be kicking off today with what we think would be the outcomes of the divisions. Today we're going to start off with the NFC South. But before we get into that, how have you been, Smiley?
I'm doing good. I can't believe you just said it was hot. I mean, we're in Virginia. My phone says it's 70. I mean, it's hot if you're in the sun, but it's not like hot.
It's hotter than normal.
I mean, yesterday I saw my breath taking that trash out. So, I mean, it's
Huh.
hotter than normal. Okay,
That was yesterday. Today's
it's
a
not
whole
like
new day.
it's not like hot. Yeah, yes. Last night was like 59 degrees.
Still high in my opinion. But speaking of hot, we can go ahead and start off with the hottest team out of the South, in my opinion, which is Tampa Bay. Right now, I got them going undefeated with 17 and 0. I know it's crazy, but I got them going 17 and 0.
I know. I can't wait for us to have video up so they can see the look. I'm just like, why 17 to 0?
I mean, just look at the team. Look what they did last year. They got everybody back. They barely lost last year, and then when they did, they lost to Drew Brees,
It's true.
and Brees isn't there anymore. So, what do you think?
Um, I mean, I have them trading wins and losses with the Saints.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I think Sean Payton has still a top five defense, which is what he had last year, and I think he's an offensive coach. So I think he's going to be able to find a way to make. Yeah, I think they're just going to find a way to make it work. I mean, he's one of the very few offensive head coaches like that are geniuses, like Andy Reid. So I mean, I think they're going to trade wins and losses with the Bucks. Um,
So overall, what do you have Tampa going?
14-3. What do you have them going? Yeah, you said 17-0.
Yeah, but as my fallback plan, I got them 15 and 2 with a L to the Bills and the Rams.
See, my fallback plan would be like maybe like 12-5, 13-4, because if they start sitting people out week 17 and week 18 for playoffs, then they're gonna give up those games to the Panthers and the Jets.
Yeah, and that's what coming out of week 14. That's what I was like, I don't know what they got going on because of the fact that it is going to be playoff season, and who knows if they want to rest everybody or just keep playing.
Well, I mean, they might want to, like, if other teams are doing well out there, because we haven't done the rest of the other teams. Like, maybe once we do them all, we can see a better picture. But if they're competing for a bye week, they might not take off.
Yeah, I can see where you're coming from with that.
Because Tom knows how great a bye week is.
And also, don't forget home field advantage.
Yeah.
So, with that being said,
With your backup plan, who do you have them losing to?
on the Rams and the Bills.
I agree with you with the Rams. West Coast, they have to go to West Coast. They had trouble with
Hmm.
that last year. Last year, Rams had number one defense. Nothing's really changed.
Yeah,
Do you feel good about Matt Stafford?
yeah,
They're predicting he's going to have a great year.
I believe in Stafford. Him in that offense now. He got a new. Yeah, he's gonna be better coming from Detroit to LA. It's gonna be a transition, but I believe in him.
I was kind of worried about Week 10 against Washington. They're going to Washington. Washington has a top 5 defense. They gave them trouble last year in the playoffs without a quarterback. Now they have Ryan Fitzpatrick, which it's not a great quarterback overall for your season, but to beat the Bucks, why not? I still have the Bucks winning that game.
I don't think. Yes, I agree with you with the defense side, but the offense side, no. I don't think Fitz is going to be the man come week 10. Because we got, Fitz, he's always three game Fitz, and then we just don't know who he is after that.
I was making this out. Week 9 is a bye week for the Bucks. So they go into Washington with a bye. I was like, oh, Washington will be a clear winner. The Bucks will be a clear winner against Washington because they have a bye week. I started doing Washington's schedule a little bit more. They also have a bye week on week 9.
So that's something like,
That's kind of weird.
Mm-hmm.
No bye week advantage for either team.
So it's like, that's why I'm like, my heart says 17-0. My gut says they might go 15-2. So matter of fact, I'm gonna write the Bills and the Rams just in case I'm right on May 14th. I said it. 15-2.
Yeah, I think week 12 they're going to the Colts. I might be eating my words on week 13, but I think the Colts are also going to give them their third predicted loss in my eyes.
Why are you in love with Wentz?
I don't. I'm a Patriots fan. I don't like Wentz, but he had such a great year with Frank Wright. It's the reunion. He's happy to be out of Philadelphia. He doesn't have to walk into work seeing Nick Foles' statue. I think, I wrote down in my notes, week 11 is going to be a weird week for them because they play the Giants. So in between Washington and the Colts is the Giants. That could be a trap game. So I have them just running out of gas against the Colts.
I guess I can see where you're coming from.
Plus, the Colts are top 10 in offense and defense last year, and they've only improved during this offseason. They're sneaky.
That is correct.
It's not that I love Wentz. I just love where he's going and the potential he could have. He could be a garbage fire, and I could be eating my words, week 13.
Yeah, I can see where you're coming from with that one. But I just don't see anybody beating them right now.
Explain the Bills to me.
I say they could possibly take a L. Only because it might be cold come this time, like extremely cold up in Buffalo.
The Bills go to them.
Oh,
Sorry. No, you're good.
Well, then, oh man.
So the Bills are week 14. It's in between week 13, which is they're going to the Falcons, and week 15, the Saints come to the Bucs. So it's in between two divisional rivals. They have to fight the Bills.
No, I still got them losing, possibly, to the Bills. But I do enjoy. What's the quarterback name?
Josh Allen?
Josh Allen. Josh Allen over the last couple of years has proved that he's going to be the face of that franchise.
Absolute baller.
And you see they almost got into the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
So a couple of years ago, the Bills wasn't anything to be talked about. And now, look at them.
Yeah, that's true.
And I believe they played them last year or year before last year. I believe so. I'm not 100% sure, but
Last year, I remember the Bills were mainly fighting Kansas City,
yes.
and
So,
they lost both, but it was close.
so that's why I say the Bills might give them a run for their money.
I put something crazy in my notes. You know, I always think of this footage of like Brady walking into Belichick's office,
Mm.
and he's like telling him like what defensive guys he usually looks at, and like what would mess with Josh Allen, because they have footage of that. And I'm wondering if Brady still kind of has things about the Bills. Like, could he walk in and be like, "Hey, this is my old rival. You know, they like to do this."
I don't think. I think they're gonna wait until the Patriots game to do that.
Yeah, which is week 4. I have the Bucks winning.
Of course, that's a gimme.
That was hard. I think Brady's got more heart in it. I think that's what's gonna do it.
So,
What team do you want to switch to now? 'Cause I think that about wraps it up with the Bucks. Do you have any like last lingering thoughts on them?
nope. I got them. My final prediction: 17-0. I know it's a lot. My backup is 15-2.
Oh, did I say the Vegas odds? Vegas has them at 11.5 wins. So we both went over.
Yeah. So, but Vegas knows more than we do apparently. So.
They definitely have more time and experience,
Mm-hmm.
but we have more personality.
Exactly. So, with that, we can go switch over to Atlanta, and I got them at 8-9 with no backup plan.
I was a little harsher. I got them going 6-11. Vegas has it at 7. So me and you are kind of in between that.
Okay. And what sticks out to you the most about Atlanta, and why you got them at 6-11?
You know, a lot of my notes just say that some of these teams are better overall, and a lot of their wins are against just the bottom of the barrel teams, like the Lions, you know, win. The Jaguars win. I see them trading wins and losses with the Panthers. The Jets going to be a win. I think their closest competitor is probably the Giants. That's probably going to be a really close game, but I have them beating the Giants because they're more established.
Okay.
And I have them beating the Eagles. Everyone else, it's a tough schedule. I mean, the Dolphins, the Saints, the Cowboys, the Patriots, the Bucks twice, the Niners. I think they got kind of hammered for where they're at on their schedule. What about you?
So right now, Atlanta, like I said, I got them with Atlanta. I got them taking a L to the Bucks, a L to the Giants, then winning the next 2, losing to.
Wait, you got them beating Washington.
I got them beating Washington.
Ooh.
And the Jets. And have them losing to the Dolphins.
I got you with that one. I
And
agree with you.
The split is going to be, I think they're going to take Falcons going to take the first win against Carolina.
Oh, okay. So week 8, you think they're going to... Okay.
Of course, lose to the Saints, the Cowboys. The Patriots will be kind of iffy, but I think they might end up taking an L. Of course, beating Jacksonville, losing to the Bucks, losing to Carolina in Carolina, losing to the Niners, beating Detroit, and losing the last two.
To the Bills and the Saints.
Yeah. So I put them at 8 and 9, I believe, is what I said.
I think I mostly agree with you, except, yeah, Washington's a big one. I think the Washington's going to smoke them. I think you got a veteran head coach. Atlanta's got a rookie head coach. Defense is still running on all cylinders, and by week 4 they should be. I don't even think Washington really needs an offense to start winning games. I mean, they did it last year.
You got to put points on the board somehow.
That's what the kicker's for.
You can't win games with field goals all the time.
Against Falcons, maybe.
So let me see. So you got them. I got them 8 and 9. You got them what, 6 and 11?
Yeah.
And what about Vegas?
7.
They got them at 7. Okay, so
we're right in between.
So yeah, I can see that. We all playing with it. So
I wouldn't be comfortable taking the under on this.
no, not at all.
Although I wouldn't be comfortable taking the over either. Like winning more than 7 games. Like do you?
I haven't won more than 7.
Yeah, but just by 1.
Yeah. They might go 7 and 10, or they could go 8 and 9. It might surprise us and go 9 and 8. I'm not saying they will, but
I just don't see it. Even if I just took the game out of the placement, that's sad. Week 7, Dolphins. I gave them an L. They're coming off a bye week. They're gonna come into a losing game.
So,
any games stick out to you?
The only games that stick out to me right now is possibly that Cowboys game.
I put in my notes that Dallas is better on paper in every way. Front office, head coach, defense, special teams, offense.
But look what happened last year. They should have beat them.
That's why I said on paper.
That's
why I said on paper.
Atlanta beat themselves.
I think if Dak's okay, they should win. Atlanta's not too tough.
But not too bad either.
Kyle Pitts is like the only threat that they have now. And they still have to give him the ball.
Which I think they will try to work it in there. They're going to double team Julio, of course.
If he's still there.
But he's still going to be there.
What?
I think he's still going to be there.
I mean, I didn't think of this as I was taking him out, but I don't think he will. So it wouldn't change my records.
Yeah.
You know what I feel bad for? I feel bad that there's 2 London games this year, and the Jets versus the Falcons is one of them.
And I still get the Jets.
I feel really bad for people living in London.
Yes. Of course.
Any closing thoughts on them?
No. Got them at 8 and 9. No backup plan.
So who are we moving on to?
The Carolina Panthers. And right now, I got them 4 and 13.
Ditto.
4 and 13. I see got them taking a lot of L's after week 3. I got them winning 2 games after week 3.
They run into so many stout defenses that I don't think Darnold could handle.
Not at all.
Like, Darnold's a great upgrade. He's not going to beat the Saints, the Bucks, the Bills, the Dolphins, football team, Cardinals, Patriots, the Giants, the Vikings. Like, those are all L's.
Exactly. That's why I got them at 4 and 13. So, I got you. With the Panthers, the only teams I got them beating right now is week 1
The Jets.
against the Jets.
Me too.
Week 3 against
The Texans.
the Texans.
I don't even care if Watson's playing. They did terrible last year with them.
And week 11.
Week 11. Man, what? You do not like football team.
No, I don't. Oh, and don't forget week 5.
See, I gave him week 5 of the Eagles. The other win, instead of the football team, I gave him against the Falcons. I feel like they're going to trade wins and losses depending on home field advantage.
That's my other team. So I got them at 5 and
12.
12, actually. Thank you.
So now you're 5 and 12. I'm 4 and 13. Now I'm still the bad guy.
I got them at 5 and 12.
Sorry, Panthers fans.
It's they'll be alright. Maybe next year.
They're getting better. This is a tough schedule for them.
It is.
It's all really mean defenses.
But 5 and 12, no backup.
Vegas has them going 7.5 wins.
No,
Yeah, I would bet the under.
I buy a lot.
Go ahead and mortgage the house. No, don't do that. But they're
And I put something down. Well, enough about them. Final team, the Drew Brees list Saints. Right now, I got them at 8 and 9. With my backup, I'll go possibly 10 and 7, pushing it at 11 and 6.
So Vegas has them at 9.
Okay.
So you're actually kind of good, right? You said
8 and 9 is my official.
That's
but
pretty close.
Pushing 9 and 8, 10 and 7. How about yourself?
I don't feel good about it. I'm trying to look for losses. I just can't. I'm going 12 and 5.
With
Out Drew Brees.
and Mr. 30 for 30.
He got eye surgery.
And
He's with Sean Payton.
Mr. 30 for 30 and a wildcat quarterback. That's all he does.
Poor Taysom Hill.
Mr. 30 for 30 and Mr. Wildcat. That's what you got.
Yep, 12 and 5. See, the Bucks are going to need to win all the games they can because I got the Saints right on their heels.
This man said Mr. 30 for 30 and Mr. Wildcat.
And what's funny is, I don't mean to be biased or show my biases, but I don't like the Saints.
Well, clearly you do if you get them going
No, I don't.
12 and 5.
I naturally always root against them.
No, 12 and 5. You love them.
Sean Payton being an offensive genius and just having a top 5 defense and their schedule, they're going 12 and 5. We're close.
All right, you hear it here. He says they're going 12 and 5.
Or close. Start hammering that over.
I don't think so.
So where are you giving them losses where I'm giving them wins?
I'm giving them.
I think they're going to lose the Green Bay opening.
See, but that, I don't know.
I assumed Rodgers playing.
That's my iffy thing. Right there, if Rodgers plays. Rodgers doesn't play. I'm sorry, if Rodgers does play, got him taking the L.
Okay.
But if Rodgers doesn't play, that's why with the W. That's why week 1 for me is kind of a toss-up. But I got no losing to the winning up until Seattle.
Wait, what? I give them winning up to Seattle?
Hmm.
I think the Patriots will beat them. Backup quarterbacks can spell check. It's just like rookie quarterbacks.
Oh yeah,
He's gonna carve
you're
them
right.
up.
You're right about that. I'm
Backup
sorry.
quarterbacks can spell check.
So I got them taking. Okay, oh you're right. You're right.
And they're going to New England.
Yeah, I got them beating the Giants, beating this football team,
Me too.
losing to Seattle, losing to the Bucks.
I got them beating Seattle because they're coming off a bye week.
You can't beat that 12th man.
Sean Payton off a bye though.
Can't beat that 12th man.
Top 5 defense. They're gonna make Russ run. He ain't gonna have time to cook. They could be calling New Orleans Gordon Ramsay of the NFL. Gordon Ramsay.
So Gordon Ramsay of the NFL. Funny. Um, I think they're gonna split with Atlanta, but they're gonna take the first win, and then the Titans is gonna be kind of iffy.
I gave him an L.
Yeah, I did too.
I think better defense, better O line, home field. I'm taking the Titans.
Eagles, I got them.
Winning.
Yeah, I got them winning against the Eagles.
Eagles are in shambles and a complete mess.
I got them losing to the Bills.
Me too.
Dallas. My heart says they're gonna lose.
The Saints are gonna lose. That's what your heart
I
says.
mean, a win. I'm sorry,
Okay.
but my gut says they're gonna lose.
See, I feel like the Cowboys usually fall off around that time of year.
I mean, they might show up. We right now that East is gonna be a very very difficult.
But they're such a warm weather team. They got their little
Yeah.
dome.
Um, got them beating the Jets, losing to the Bucks, losing to Miami,
Nope. I do not trust Tua against that defense.
and then winning the last two.
Yes. You trust Tua against top 5. It's last year. I'll say that again. It's last year's defense. But they
That's
haven't changed much.
It's last year's too. It's last year's too.
I mean, I would trust that group of individuals over an individual.
Yeah, okay. So 8 and 9, my final, but my backup would be 9 and 8.
I just can't find losses. The Patriots, the Packers, the Titans, the Bills, the Buccaneers once. That's it.
So
This is gonna be one of the teams we hate in my mind for the
yes,
playoffs because they don't belong there, but they're gonna get there. In my mind,
but I don't know if they're gonna get there or not.
I think they'll get there.
We might have to come back and revisit this
And you can laugh at me all you want.
conversation once we finish the NFC. So overall, I got Tampa, of course, winning the division. Atlanta and the Saints splitting, and the Panthers coming in last.
Yeah, for as much difference we have, it's funny the order still is the same. Bucks number 1. I got the Saints second, Falcons third, and Panthers dead last.
So, yeah, I can't agree nor disagree. We can only just wait for the time to tell. So we're gonna end off with, what do you guys think of our predictions? Do you think we're going overboard, not giving them all the credit or just where we at.
How off the rails have I gone with my predictions?
Way off the rails. You hitting way left field, sir.
Oh, come on. Colts 2021. It's 3 years.
No, get off. All right. You say that now until they get beat up on y'all and the Patriots.
I mean, it's going to hurt, but, you know. I think they do play each other this year.
But
I think I got the Colts winning that game.
you and these damn Colts. But that's going to go ahead and wrap us up.
What division are we doing next week? So they have something to look forward to.
The East. The NFC East.
NFC East? We're sticking with the NFC first?
Yeah.
Okay. Just to
Since
clarify, that's the Cowboys, the Eagles, the Giants, and the football team.
that you love so much.
I mean, veteran head coach, great defense, doesn't need an offense.
You need offense to put points on the board, sir.
But then he's the anomaly.
I don't believe in Fitz. Let's
so
see.
mean.
So we're going to see if y'all believe in Fitz. Do y'all believe in Fitz?
We'll ask that next week.
No, we're going to ask him now.
Ask
So
him
go
now, do
ahead
y'all believe in Fitz?
and drop your answers in the comments. Do you believe in Ryan Fitzpatrick?
Yes.
So that's going to go ahead and wrap us up on this May 14th. I'm Adante, he's Smiley, and we're signing off.